You found it, the perfect house. Dream kitchen, big backyard, everything on your wish list. But what if I told you that focusing only on the house just cost someone I know $50,000 in the first year alone? Sylvia bought her dream home in what looked like the perfect neighborhood. 18 months later, she's trying to sell at a massive loss because she made the single biggest mistake 73% of homeowners make. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you a 7-step checklist that could save you from this type of headache and possible nightmare. Oh, and stick around, because in step 4, I'm going to reveal the one thing real estate agents never tell you that could save you or cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Hi, I'm Connie, the owner of Buy Without Agent, where I guide you through purchasing your own home without using a real estate agent. The truth is, you just don't buy a house. You buy a neighborhood. Thinking only about the house is like buying a beautiful, expensive painting without checking to see if you have a wall to hang it on. You know, most people get this completely backwards. They try to find the house, then convince themselves the neighborhood will work. Today, we're flipping that script entirely. Step 1, let's get real about your lifestyle. Before you even open Zillow or look on realtor.com, you need to get brutally honest about the kind of life you want to live. It's not enough to say you want a nice area. You have to define what nice means for you and your specific day-to-day reality. Think of it like packing for a trip. You wouldn't just throw random clothes in a suitcase. You'd think about the climate, the things that you're going to do, the same thing about your life. I want you to create 2 lists: must-haves and nice-to-haves. Must-haves are your non-negotiables. Maybe you want a 30-minute commute. You want great schools. You want a dog park that's within walking distance. The nice-to-haves are a little different. They are perks like the trendy restaurants, farmers markets, and that community pool that you may use twice. Step 2, look into the schools even if you don't have kids. Now, a lot of people without kids are tempted to skip this step. That's a huge financial mistake. Even if you never plan on having children, the quality of the local school district acts like a financial anchor for your home's property value and resale potential later on. You want to check out sites like greatschools.org, niche.com, schooldigger.com. Then visit in person. Seeing it in person gives you a much richer experience of the school's role in the community, better than any rating could. And it's about understanding a key pillar in the neighborhood that drives value for every single homeowner. If you want to learn how to navigate these kind of financial decisions without paying an agent, I've got an e-course entitled Your Home, Your Way, How to Buy Without Agents. I'll drop the link in the description below, and it could save you close to $15,000 or more in fees. Let's move on to step 3, safety check. Safety isn't a feeling, it's research. Here's what to do. Check crime stats on local police departments' websites or use online crime maps like Spot Crime. Visit at different times of the day and talk to the neighbors and some of the residents. Ask them, do you feel safe walking around the neighborhood after dark? Are neighbors active in protecting the community? Their firsthand experience is worth more than any crime map. Step 4, test the commute and accessibility. Now, this is where I reveal what realtors never tell you that I mentioned earlier. Real estate agents always show commute times during off-peak hours. They tell you 20 minutes to downtown based on a Sunday evening drive. So, here's what you're actually going to do. Test your actual commute during rush hour for a full week. That 20-minute drive might be 45 minutes of pure stress every single day. Those extra 50 minutes daily, that's 200 hours per year of your life gone. What's that worth to you? If you're finding this checklist helpful, could you do me a quick favor and hit that like button? It really helps the channel out and tells me I'm making stuff that is actually useful for you. I appreciate it, and so let's get back to it. Okay, we're moving on to step number 5. Scope out the amenities and the vibe of the community and the neighborhood. This is the fun detective work. You're not just looking for amenities, you're discovering the neighborhood's personality. What you want to do is map out your essentials like the grocery store and hospitals, the gym, and of course the dog park. But then spend a weekend living like you're actually living in that neighborhood, like a local. Grab coffee, browse the shop, sit in the park for an hour, go to the farmer's market. This tells you if it's family focused, retiree friendly, or if it's young professional territory. All right, step 6, analyze property values, taxes, and what's coming next to the neighborhood. We've covered lifestyles, but a home is also one of your biggest financial moves you'll ever make. This step is like giving the neighborhood a financial health checkup to protect your biggest investment. I want you to look beyond the list price. Here's what to check. Check on the past 5-year property value trends. Check on the property tax rates. If it's in an HOA, check those fees and rules. Check out any upcoming city plans, new construction, or any zoning changes. Finally, and this is a pro tip, visit your city's planning website or go there and uncover what's coming next. You know, a new park can boost property values. However, a new apartment complex could bring more traffic and change the whole neighborhood vibe. Knowing what's coming could predict the long-term effect on your investment. And finally, step 7. Do your final homework and make the call. This is where it all comes together. You've done the research, you've explored the areas, and now it's time to make a confident choice. Score neighborhoods using your priority list. Review local zoning laws. These rules can affect what you can do with your property. If you're buying without an agent, talk to a real estate attorney. They can review contracts and make sure all legal paperwork is solid, which is a critical layer of protection. By now, you've gone from airy-fairy guesswork to data-backed confidence. Now, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with someone who's house hunting. And don't forget, if you're navigating this process without an agent, you don't have to do it alone. I am here to help every step of the way. My e-course, Your Home, Your Way, How to Buy Without Agents, gives you the tools and checklists you need to confidently buy the right home in the right neighborhood. Be sure and check out that link in the description below. And I want to hear from you. What's your #1 priority when picking a neighborhood? How do you feel about buying without an agent? Leave your comment below or any questions you may have. Thanks for watching.